Hey friends, have you ever been so excited to go somewhere? You plan for this vacation, you study maps, you study everything about it that you can, but then when you get there, you just feel lost? Well, that happened to us. Navigating the park for the first time can be challenging, and we want to show you around so that your first trip might be more enjoyable. Universal Studios Florida is made up of 8 lands. By going clockwise, we will show you these lands in order. The lands are Illuminations Minion Land, New York, San Francisco, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley, World Expo, Springfield, USA, home of The Simpsons, DreamWorks Land, and Hollywood. Please note that we were here during Christmas time, so the times of the park admission, they may change throughout the year. The best thing to do is use your app. The app will have all the park hours listed, a map, and you can see the rides, the shows, places to dine, places you can order food, shop, and you can buy tickets through the app. In Illuminations Minion Land, there are 2 rides, Despicable Me Minion Mayhem and Illuminations Villain Con Minion Blast. Super Silly Stuff is a Minion-inspired merchandise shop, and Illumination Theater is your character meet and greet location. The Music Plaza stage is also located here. Your dining options are Bake My Day, Freeze Ray Pops, Illuminations Minion Cafe Pickup, and Pop-A-Nana Popcorn and Drink Cart. And now, welcome to New York, y'all. The rides in New York include Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, Revenge of the Mummy, and Transformers The Ride 3D. For shopping, you can visit the Tonight Shop, the Tribute Store, and Sahara Traders. There are 2 quick service dining options in New York. One is Louis' Italian Restaurant, and the other is Finnegan's Bar and Grill. There are many options for snacks. Guido's Gelato and Italian Ice, highly recommend. 57 Fair, Auntie Anne's Pretzels, Avenue Eats, Barnyard Hot Dogs, Haagen-Dazs Ice Cream, Rocket Snacks, Silver Screen Snacks, and there's a Starbucks. If you love a classic arcade, there's one right here. It's called Palace Theater Arcade. Has classic games such as air hockey, pinball, racing simulators, a claw machine, lots of fun. One thing we noticed right away was that the rides were hidden behind these building facades so that you couldn't really see the rides. Not gonna lie, that made me kind of nervous. I like to see what I'm getting myself into. In New York, you can also catch a few shows. The Blues Brothers show, Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas, and Vamos Bailalo. I know I probably didn't say that last one right, but it's a Latin dance show that's on the streets of New York near Louis' restaurant. After exploring all the streets of New York, we are back where we started, and we're going to head right back through New York to go to our next land. Our next land is San Francisco. One of the things you want to make sure to see in San Francisco is beat builders. The beat builders are a quartet of guys who hang out on the scaffolding, and they're outside Louis' restaurant, and they turn construction equipment into percussion instruments, and it is very entertaining. The ride in this land is Fast and Furious Supercharged. If you're looking for a full-service restaurant, there's one in San Francisco. It's called Lombard's Seafood Grill. San Francisco Beer Company, San Francisco Dippin' Dots, and San Francisco Snacks are all food stands. You have 4 options for quick service dining. They are Chez Alcatraz, Richter's Burger, San Francisco Candy Factory, and San Francisco Pastry Company. And now it's time for my favorite land, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley. The entire land is hidden behind a facade of London. The Hogwarts Express is located inside King's Cross Station. It is a train that moves you between the 2 theme parks, between Universal and Islands of Adventure, on a train. And this is where I have to insert a little warning. If you want to ride this ride, you must have the right ticket. You must have a multiple parks per day ticket to be able to go between the 2 parks. If you have a single park per day ticket, you will not be able to ride this ride. And this ride is so worth it. And while I'm at it, let me just give you another tip. Go ahead and spring for staying at one of those signature resorts because you automatically get the express pass when you do that, and it is worth the extra money to be able to walk on most of these rides with very little wait time. You know what, while I'm at it, I'm just going to put in a shameless plug here. Planning these theme park trips is not easy. There are a lot of details that if you're not familiar with, they're going to end up making your trip not go as you want them to go. So if you need help planning it, reach out to me. I am happy to do it. My services are free. Okay, do you see that red telephone booth? Go in that red telephone booth, pick up the phone, and dial 62442. That spells magic. And you'll hear a mysterious message from the Ministry of Magic. The secret entrance to Diagon Alley is just past that red telephone booth. There is so much to tell you about this land that I could spend an entire video on it. There are a ton of fun food options to try here. Eternal's Elixir of Refreshment is a place you can get a bottle of water and then you can mix in your flavorings. At the London Taxi Hut, you can get a foot-long hot dog in this very long tubular-shaped bun. Gloria and Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor is a place that you can get ice cream in many magical flavors like butterbeer, salted caramel, chocolate chili, and yes, it is a little spicy. Catch the Tales of Beetle the Bard show and then head over to Fountain of Fair Fortune, which is named after one of the short stories the Bard tells. Here you can try Wizard's Brew, Fishy Green Ale, Gilly Water, Dragon Scale. You can also, this is the only place that you can get that butterbeer souvenir mug that you've been wanting. The Leaky Cauldron is a quick service restaurant in Diagon Alley, except at breakfast. You have to have reservations for breakfast. Make sure you let your travel agent know that you want those reservations so that they can be made in advance. And finally, there's the Hopping Pot. It's an outdoor bar with 8 different brews. There is just so much here. Be sure to catch the show, Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees, and then don't forget to ride Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. And then visit Ollivander's so that you can get a wand and participate in all of the interactive experiences throughout Diagon Alley. Now we're back out on the streets in Universal Studios and headed to World Expo. Here you will find Men in Black Alien Attack. There are several food stands in World Expo. There's Expo Eats, Lagoon Lemonade, Men in Black Coca-Cola, Men in Black Icy, and World Expo Ice Cold Drinks. When we visited Universal Studios, Men in Black Alien Attack was closed due to refurbishment. It is a thrill ride set in a New York City alien epidemic. You are the agent trainee that blasts the aliens. You can purchase Men in Black themed merchandise at MIB Gear. And now to Springfield, USA, home of The Simpsons. Here you can ride Kang and Koda's Twirl and Hurl and the Simpsons ride. At Simpsons Games, you can play carnival-style midway games direct from Krusty Land. You have several options for food in this land, such as Simpsons hot dogs, Krusty Burger, Bumblebee Man's Taco Truck, Lardland Donuts, Cletus's Chicken Shack, just to name a few. The Quickie Mart has merchandise to purchase, but it also has Springfield-themed drinks. Duff Brewery has both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. DreamWorks Land is a land of Trolls, Shrek, and Kung Fu Panda. Here you can ride Trolls Troller Coaster, which is a family-friendly roller coaster. On the way to the entrance to DreamWorks Land, you'll pass SpongeBob StorePants and E.T. Adventure. DreamWorks Land is very interactive. You can stomp on pads and make music at King Harold's Swamp Symphony. You can participate in many interactive attractions such as Mama Luna Feline Fiesta, Po Live, Poppy's Playground, Po's Kung Fu Training Camp, and Shrek's Swamp for Little Ogres. Then catch a show at DreamWorks Imagination Celebration and go over and meet Shrek and Donkey at Shrek's Swamp Meet. You have dining options here as well. There's DreamWorks Imagination Cafe, Swamp Snacks, and Trolls Treats. And we've almost made it full circle, and we're entering Hollywood. In Hollywood, you can see shows like Animal Actors on Location, The Bourne Stuntacular, and Universal Orlando's Horror Makeup Show. You can take a ride on E.T. Adventure. It's a kid-friendly, gentle ride. You and E.T. travel to E.T.'s home planet to save it from dying. There are 5 quick service dining locations here: Cafe La Bamba, Mel's Drive-In, Schwab's Pharmacy, Studio Suites, and Today Cafe. There are also 2 food stands, Central Park Crepes and Front Gate Popcorn. Take a picture with the Hollywood sign and then go shopping at the Five and Dime. We hope this video gave you a good idea of how Universal Studios Florida is laid out, and maybe on your first trip you won't feel lost. Comment below and let us know if this video was helpful and what other content you would like to see. If you want to help our channel grow, please like and subscribe, and share with a friend. If you need help planning a Universal Orlando vacation or any other vacation, my contact information is below, and I would love to help you plan your next family vacation. Until next time, we are Adventures with Chad and Sherri, and we thank you for watching.